Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gerald Gaudet.
And I'm Simone Gaudet Snatic.
Gerald Gaudet's daughters.
We are overwhelmed with pride and joy that our father is being inducted into the Lafayette Parish Bar Association Hall of Fame. We know he would be incredibly humbled by this distinction, and this honor you are bestowing upon him is indicative of the passion he had for maritime law.
We have been told many times over by his colleagues that his generosity and kindness as an attorney, and more importantly, a mentor, exhibited just what a caring man he was, not only in his professional life, but in every aspect of his life as well. A true patriot, Dad served his country as a captain in the U.S. Navy. He subsequently decided, on a whim, to enroll in law school at his beloved Tulane. Upon graduating, he chose to specialize in maritime law as a result of his time in the Navy.
Although Dad traveled extensively across the country and internationally for work, he always carved out time for the most important thing to him, which was his family. As a father, grandfather, and husband, he was always present and engaged despite his constant workload. We could take an exorbitant amount of time naming all the people in Dad's life that supported him. However, we will sprinkle you with just a few. Our mom, Susan, along with his longtime secretary, Cindy Prejean, were instrumental in contributing to and supporting his success.
Outside of his family and work life, his passions in life were traveling, playing tennis, reading, duck hunting, fishing, and of course participating in the festivities of his favorite holiday, Mardi Gras.
In closing, as our dad was a true lover of life, we feel fortunate to have that perspective passed down to us, and it is our privilege to honor his legacy as his children, Bo, Ariane, and myself. We are grateful that you see the same qualities in our dad as we do by inducting him into the Lafayette Parish Bar Association Hall of Fame. Thank you, and cheers to our dad.
My name is John Chapuis. I practiced with Gerald for almost 40 years. So I'd like to speak a bit to you about Gerald's in-office demeanor over more than 40 years with Vors and Labe. Gerald was sui generis. He was self-assured but was not arrogant. His knowledge on so many subjects, legal, civic, political, social, was vast. He was a go-to source. Gerald was precise in his legal writing and expected the same of all of his colleagues. He was didactic, but was not overbearing. Gerald knew the names of all of our children and our grandchildren, and he was unfailingly curious about what they were doing. It meant so much to all of us. His sartorial choices were, how shall I say it, eclectic, especially during holidays. Regardless of how your day was going, good, bad, or indifferent, when you saw Gerald in candy cane pants at Christmas, you had to smile. His office door was always open, which made life interesting when he sneezed. For those of you who know Gerald, he had a world-class sneeze. It would rattle windows, it would startle clients and make them jump out of their chair. It was rivaled probably only by a fire alarm. All of this added up to an individual who was unfailingly kind, a fierce and loyal law partner, and a devoted friend. Gerald Gaudet was sui generis, and that made it fun for all of us to go to work.
My name is Eugene Davis. I practiced law in Acadiana for about 12 years and made a number of lifelong friends, including Gerald Gaudet. Gerald was a class act. He was warm, friendly, likable, modest, always straightforward in his dealings with other lawyers and with other friends. He was always upbeat, never moody. Gerald was just a genuine person without any airs. He was a sharp dresser. He dressed dressed a lot in two-tone green to match his green Jaguar convertible. He loved all things British, including his Jag convertible. I can see him now getting out of that Jaguar convertible with his green and white plaid pants topped off by a green blazer. And Gerald knew how to be a friend, the kind you could rely on. After I got to know Gerald, I saw a side of him that was playful and fun-loving. When you got in a playful mood, watch out, you never could predict what he was going to do. I'm told that when he and Tim McNamara were on an Alaskan cruise, he even won an Elvis imposter contest. He was a man of many talents. Gerald adored Susan, and they had fun and were funny together. It was obvious that they genuinely loved and liked each other. His favorite conversation was about his children and grandchildren, and he always had pictures. In this profession, we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. This includes the broad shoulders of Gerald Gaudet and lawyers like him. Scores of lawyers worked with Gerald in his firm, and he mentored them. How very fortunate those lawyers were. Many more have been in cases with Gerald, either on the same side or against him. Those lawyers also were fortunate to have seen firsthand not only his skills as an advocate, but how he treated other lawyers, particularly young lawyers. Gerald's lawyers like him have made the Lafayette Bar what it is today. He richly deserves to be in the Lafayette Bar Hall of Fame. I just wish I were here to join others to congratulate him on receiving his honor.